Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We just exited the best month and the most holy month of the entire year. The month where we fasted for 30 days straight. We read as much Quran as we could. We prayed as much Salah as we could. And we abstained from as much haram as we could. And now we're back to our normal lives. And we feel a sense that we're starting to drift back towards our old habits. Our habits of listening to things that we shouldn't be listening to, and watching things that we shouldn't be watching, and spending time with those people that we shouldn't be spending time with, those people that have a bad influence on us. Or maybe you just don't feel as motivated to read the Quran and to pray Salah and pray in the masjid and all the stuff that you did in Ramadan. And that's fine, that's completely normal. However, there's a few things that you can do to stay consistent after Ramadan has finished. The first of those things is setting goals. And I'm not talking about long-term goals like where do you want to be in a year, where do you want to be in a month, how do you want to accomplish that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about day-to-day goals that you can consistently achieve every single day. For example, in Ramadan, let's say you read 10 pages of Quran every single day. You read half the Quran, mashallah. So after Ramadan, it's going to be really hard to stay consistent on those 10 pages. So reduce those 10 pages to maybe 2-3 pages a day, and do that every single day. It's a much more achievable goal, and it's going to prevent you from getting burned out early on the year. Once you've accomplished this, the next best thing to do is to surround yourself with people that remind you of Allah. To befriend those who, when you're around, you think to yourself, did I pray Dhuhr? Because you know that's the first thing they're going to ask you. And surround yourself with these people that are going to push you to stay consistent and reach your goals. So why is it important to have consistency? Well, first and foremost, the Prophet ﷺ said, the ones who are the most beloved to Allah are the consistent ones. Meaning that if you read Quran, even if it's just a little bit, each and every single day, that's what Allah loves. It's better than reading 20 pages whenever you feel like it, and you only end up reading once or twice a year. Consistency is also very important when it comes to building habits. When it comes to removing your bad habits and replacing them with good ones, consistency is the most important factor you can have. You can't just expect all your bad habits to go away overnight. You have to do something small every single day to build up to where that bad habit's no longer a habit. For example, and I'm just going to use this example because it's very common nowadays, listening to music. If you listen to music when you're in the gym, when you're going for a run, even when you're in the car, or even if it's just walking around, you're just listening to music all the time. The biggest way to fix this is not to burn your headset or throw away your phone. The most effective way to replace this is to one day say, I want to stop this, right? And just replace one hour of music with some Quran, right? You don't have to stop listening to anything. You can listen to some Quran. Just replace it one time and then do it again the next day, right? And make it a habit that you do over time. Now, you might be able to go 1, 2, 3 days, maybe a week. For some of you, maybe even a month without listening to music, right? But eventually you're going to get burned out if you just stop listening to music completely. What you want to do is you want to replace the music with some Quran. And then eventually you'll start to like the sound of the Quran more. And you'll start to want to listen to the Quran more. And soon enough, maybe a month, 2 months, the music will naturally go away. So if you learned anything from this video, it's to stay consistent and not to completely get rid of bad habits, but to slowly but surely replace them with good habits, and to surround yourself with those that encourage you, with those that remind you of Allah, and with those that keep you accountable for your actions. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.